So hello leaders. How many of you have days where your lists of emails, calls, and other interruptions feel like you get so little done? How many of you find it challenging to lead your people and get your own work completed? Those tasks and list of to-dos get in the way of your effective leadership. And today we're going to talk about another common leadership mistake of doing, not leading. And I'll share two ways to help you overcome this mistake. Hello, my name is Cindy Jansen, and I'm a facilitator and coach with Living as a Leader and Living as a Leader online. In today's world, we are all working leaders. Leadership is just one of the many responsibilities that we have. Almost all leaders are former high-performing individual contributors and place a high value on getting things done. And at the same time, many leaders do not know what is involved in the day-to-day responsibility of leading others. Leaders often make the mistake of getting caught up in the challenge of getting their own work done. So it becomes easy to default to your own to-do lists. And leadership goes beyond just one area of expertise. And as working leaders, we feel we don't have time for coaching, feedback, recognition, and team member development. Are you putting this on the back burner as well? So the first way to overcome this common leadership mistake is to put leadership on your to-do list. So let's be honest. It feels really good to cross things off your to-do lists. Whether you check them off or even draw a line through them, the effect is the same. That little check mark gives you a sense of accomplishment. And when we experience even small doses of success, our brains release dopamine, which is connected to feelings of pleasure, learning, and motivation. And when we feel those effects, we're eager to repeat the actions that made us feel that way. So I'm going to share something with you. I used to write down completed tasks on my to-do list just to immediately check them off. I felt so accomplished. So schedule time every day this week to talk to at least one of your employees and write it down so you make it happen. When you meet with your employee or employees, ask them about how their week is going. What's going well? What are they struggling with? What do they like about their job? What do they find that's an obstacle or something that's challenging? And what do they need from you? What can you do to support them? Look at your calendar to confirm that you've scheduled leadership time daily, weekly, and monthly. And here's a reality. As your career advances, at some point you're going to be promoted into a job which includes responsibility for areas outside your specialty. Your people will ask you questions that you can't answer and may not even understand. So your intentionality by getting to know your people and leading them effectively will be your success as a leader. So spend a lot of time face to face, getting to know people as individuals, trusting them to do the work that you may not know how to do. Many leaders will share with me that, I need to know everything that my employees do in order to lead them. So they get trapped into spending time and valuable resources trying to understand the work of their people inside and out. That's not leading, that's doing. Your success as a leader will not be from what you do or from your expertise, but from the reflected glory of your team. So trust your people. So let me ask you, as you look at your to-do list, what leadership items are on there? The second way is to continue to create a mindset of intentional leadership. Be intentional. Go out of your way to say good morning and good night to your people. Schedule daily walkthroughs to be visible and available. Give feedback to your team, not just at year-end or mid-year performance review, but after meetings, presentations, or visits to clients. Discuss what you like about what they're doing and ways that you can continue to improve, ways that they can continue to improve and care about each person's progress. So let me share a story. There is a leader that I was working with who is struggling with some of these very things. And he's a leader who has projects that have very strict deadlines, just like his team does. He shared with me that he doesn't talk to his team very often because he has tight deadlines that he needs to meet. We talked and took me up on my challenge of asking his people individually one day a week how they're doing. And I'll be candid with you, he did not want to do this and begrudgingly said to me, all right, I'll give it a try. I met with him shortly thereafter and asked him how it was going and asking his team that question. He said, it's going a lot better than I thought. He said, it's not taking as much time as I thought, only about 15 minutes or so a day. And I actually found out something about one of my team members that I don't think I would have known had I not had asked him how he was doing. This leader also shared that he is exceeding the challenge, and instead of only asking one day a week, he's been asking them every day. So that's intentional leadership. And let's not forget about your development. Be intentional about your development. You've been promoted because someone above you believes you have the stuff to make the leap from star player to successful coach. So continue to learn, read books, read articles, watch our videos, and continue to develop your leadership toolbox. So speaking of toolbox, we created the Feedback Made Easy framework. It's chocked full of great tools and tips. So head over to livingasaleaderonline.com/feedback. So there you have it. 2 ways to overcome a common leadership mistake of doing, not leading, by putting leadership on your to-do list and creating a mindset of intentional leadership. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day and happy leading.